Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me for another unboxing video. My name is Lewis. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all safe and well. Today I've got 5 new albums to show you. Hopefully you'll agree with me that they've all been good purchases, and if you feel otherwise, you're going to tell me in the comments section. So first of all, today is a 1977 release. It's by Paul Dupont and his orchestra, and the album's entitled Tapestry, and it's the music of the composer Roger Webb. There you go. Like the cover for numerous reasons. It's proper kind of retro, but particularly this car here. It's an old Rover car. British Leyland used to make them. The police used to drive these particular cars around. I don't think they had any speed whatsoever, even for the time in which they came out. So, but it's really nice to see that image. Yeah, I've got good feelings about that. The reverse side is as follows, and there's an image of Mr. Roger Webb. Yeah, he's got a cheeky kind of grin on his face. The type of dude who would try and, meanwhile you've gone to the bathroom, he'd try and seduce your wife and just say, yeah, it's all part, you know what I'm like. He'd probably say, I'm just making this up as I go along. To the family of Mr. Roger Webb, I hopefully haven't like said anything offensive there. I'm just freestyling. But yeah, I like the image of him there, and I like the front cover as well. As you well know with me, if you've been watching the channel for a while, I do have a soft spot for library music. So this was one which I'd heard some of the tracks elsewhere, but it's nice to have them all on one volume. So yeah, it's going to fit in lovely with my small selection of library music compilations and original soundtracks. It's going to go in nicely there. So pleased as punch to get my hands on it. What I have heard of the album, yeah, it's just for me. It's my kind of thing. Yeah, say no more about that. So the album itself, the vinyl, comes in stock. Well, it's not even stock. This is better than stock. So it's paper insert with plastic inside. So that's real nice. It's a good start. The vinyl itself, yeah, it's clean. It's clean. I'm not even going to say anything about that. It's too thin though, and part of the problem is it's caused a little bit of a warp in it. So yeah, I'm not pleased about that at all. But that's part of the problem when your vinyl's too light. It's subject to particularly, yeah, the heat tolerances aren't the best, so they can warp if they're not actually stored correctly. But hopefully over a period of time I can restore it back to the shape it should be. So I'm going to try not to panic too much about it. But am I happy? No, I'm not happy at all. Chapel, you should know better. But in terms of the actual content on this album, I'm super pumped about it. So yeah, I'm going to try and put my feelings about that to one side. So that's the first album. The second album today is let's see if I can quickly work out what year it's from. No, I can't. But the actual musician is Lloyd Miller, and it's the Lloyd Miller and the Mike Johnson Quartet featuring the University of Utah Jazz Ensemble and Quintet. So the actual album is called Jazz at the University of Utah. There you go. Sorry, there was a lot of information to read there, so hence, yeah, not putting up the cover. So if you've seen previous episodes of my vinyl unboxing, you saw recently that I had another one of Lloyd Miller's albums, and it was called Oriental Jazz, if I remember correctly. So I really like this gentleman's output. He does this particular trick, and when I come to reviewing at least one of his albums, I'll go through what the trick is that he does. Yeah, he is really talented. He's got an ear for music. There's no doubts about it. What he doesn't do, and the people who are respectively looking after these reissues, the album covers are absolutely lousy. This one, oh, yeah, I'd rather have just had a plain cover because I don't really like this one for whatever reason. It doesn't resonate with me. I know the music does, which is contained on it, but the actual album cover itself is like, yeah, you could have done better. The blurb on the front reads as follows: Modal and Eastern Jazz by spiritual jazz maestro Lloyd Miller. Originally it issued in a run of 300 copies in 1967. So 1967 release. This reissued was overseen by Miller and pressed from new stampers made from the original metal parts. Contains extensive booklet detailing Miller's story by Francis Goodin. Yeah, it's a Francis Goodin. I've mentioned him as he did a really good compilation. I can't remember what it was now. I think it might have been A New Life for Jazzman, maybe. Oh, so that's really interesting. So yeah, reverse side. Sorry about the glare. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not fond of the cover, but what it did come with is this. So again, if you've seen one of my previous Axelrods with one of the David Axelrod albums, it came with a nice little booklet, and this is pretty much the same. So there's Lloyd Miller himself in his silk robe. Yeah, there's a lot to read here. There's a real lot to read. So yeah, I should be thankful for that. We'll see if it's impacted on the weight of the vinyl. I very much, yeah, without even picking it up, I know it's going to be light because of it. Thanks for the booklet, Now and Again Records, but I'd rather have thicker vinyl, if you don't mind. So the vinyl itself comes in the standard paper sleeve as per usual. Oh my goodness. Oh, I take back what I said now and again. That's more like it. That's got a bit more weight to it. It's not 180 grams. It's more like 130, maybe 140. But, oh, yeah. I'm real happy about that. Oh my God, that is filthy. It's so filthy. Oh yeah, came with a download card, well, code. So yeah, I'm kind of grateful for that. Never going to use it, but grateful for it nonetheless. Yeah, that's filthy. It's so filthy. It's it can be cleaned. I'm not going to worry about that too much. But yeah, slightly irritating. So the third album today is a 2020 release as far as I remember, and when I heard it, it blew my socks off because I'm quite suspicious of new jazz, to be quite honest, and I buy very little of it, but this totally changed my ideas of what's being released, contemporary releases in the jazz world. And this is an album by Oleksihinola, and it's the Oleksihinola Quintet, and it looks like it's a 2018 release. Okay, but yeah, nonetheless. And the album is called, it's self-titled. So there you go. Let me show you the cover. There you go. I think that's a really engaging cover. That is. I really like the look of that. That's what you want in a jazz album. The reverse side is such really nice packaging. Can't complain about that. The promotional sticker goes as follows: sparkling hard bop served Helsinki style from the young talented drummer Oleksihinola. Comes with a CD and download code. So CD, yeah, that's all nice. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but there you go. I'm glad to have it. And it's got like it's got a download code as well. So yeah, that's all nice. Can't complain about that too much. Lovely cover. The vinyl itself, standard paper wallet. Okay, I could have done slightly heavier vinyl once again. Let's show the label. Yeah, nothing wrong with that at all. It is dirty. It's dirty, and that's quite disappointing again. It's like, why is it dirty? Why? But yeah, the weight of it, I just got to get used to. I had a real good spell of 180 gram vinyls, and when you feel something lighter than that going forward, it just kind of skews your opinion. Well, it has me anyway. It's kind of like, oh, come on, make them a bit heavier than that. Why are you doing that? But yes, what I heard of that album, let me show you the cover again because it deserves it. What I've heard of this album, it was absolutely fantastic. It blew my socks off, and I can't wait to give my copy a really thorough cleaning and give it a real good listen to. Probably this is going to be on my list of albums to review at some point in the future. But yeah, I enjoyed very much what I heard of this album. So yeah, pleased as punch with that particular purchase. Pleased as punch. The next album is a slice of just out and out funk. And what more than anything drew me to this particular album was the name of the band. It just cracks me up every time. The band is called 47 Times Its Own Weight, and the album is called Cumulonimbus, as in type of cloud. And it is a 1975 original release. There you go. Sorry about the glare. But yeah, I really like this album cover. Yeah, most people go, yeah, but me, I like it. It's something different. And this is on the Jazzman label. Yeah, what I heard of this album, I really did like it. So when I tend to buy funk, I tend to go for the raw, grittier versions of jazz. Don't get me wrong, I've got the classic stuff as well, but I really do like the independent, small label versions of funk. There's something about it that really resonates with me. So this certainly does fit into my taste boundaries, for want of a better expression. So yeah, really glad to get this one. The cover itself, the feel of the actual cover is really nice. It's got some weight to it. Apparently this is a limited edition. I didn't even know that when I bought it, but it doesn't affect it. Yeah, anyway. 47 times its own weight, cumulonimbus, according to the sticker on the Fable record label. The story of three legendary, interlinked, and ultra rare Texas funk, soul, and jazz albums from Fable Records. Custom US style tip-on sleeves with original artwork. Booklet enclosed with intensive liner notes and pics. Yeah. So, Very much like the cover. That's the reverse side, just in case you were curious. Yeah. The booklet itself, yeah, let's get the right way. There you go, that's one side of it. And that's a bit more. And that's the reverse side of that. So something really nice to have a good read through when I get a moment to do that. So yeah, please just punch with that. Let's feel the vinyl. So first of all, it comes in the obligatory paper sleeve, which I'm just going to ignore. But the weight of it is more up my alley. It at least gives me a chance. So, as flat as one can hope for. It's as clean as anything. Not to say I won't clean it again, because I will. But yeah, that's got, yeah, that's more within the parameters of what I find acceptable. So well done, Jazzman Records, and yeah, you've done a real nice job there. Is it 45? I can't even see. Not sure. I think it's 33. But yeah, really good effort there. I'm going to enjoy that. Probably won't review it. It's my kind of funk section. I'd kind of just keep that as something that I listen to periodically. I don't think necessarily those who watch the channel really want to hear me talking about jazz, well, funk in particular. I leave that to other people. The last album for today, when I saw the album cover, it immediately grabbed my attention, and then listening to it just confirmed that yeah, this is just a super piece of jazz. And again, for those who have already seen this already, why didn't you tell me about this? Shame on you. But if you're seeing it for the first time now, I'm glad to bring it to your attention, because I think this is an absolute superb piece of jazz. And it was, let's see, I think it was released originally in 1971, something like that, but I can't find that at this moment in time. I probably will be reviewing it, so I'll give you the information at that point. The album is by Kirk Lightsey and Rudolph Johnson with the All Stars, and the album is entitled Habiba. Look at that cover. Again, beautiful cover. I would like to have that framed. I very much like that. It seems simple, but no. There was some thought in terms of, I think it's called the color wheel, where you kind of like, anyone who's heard of the color wheel, who's an artist, will kind of like, when they hear me say that, they go, oh, he's got at least a rudimentary understanding of what he's saying. He's not just talking garbage. I love how it's been put together. I really do enjoy that cover, and what I've heard of this album, it's very good, and it's on the Outer National label. So well done to you guys. You really did a real nice job with this particular reissue, so well done all round. Yeah, I will be reviewing this at some stage. It's worthy of it, and yeah, as I said, from what I've heard of it, it's a really nice piece of jazz. So with the actual vinyl itself, it came in this promotional inner sleeve. I'm going to keep the inner sleeve. I'm not going to use it beyond just keeping it for transport, as in like from here back into its sleeve. But outside of that, it's, as I said, I'll keep it, but I won't be using it. Oh, thank goodness. That's half decent vinyl. Again, around the 120, 130 mark, maybe up to 140. Yeah, that's real nice, that is. It looks flat enough, it's clean enough. Have a look at the label itself. Nothing too exciting there, but I am as pleased as punch about this one. If it was on lighter vinyl, I really would have been annoyed, but yeah, I'm glad to find out that it's respectable. So well done. Yeah, you get the crooked thumb. Yeah, well done. Yeah, so yeah, it's again, as with most of my recent unboxing videos, they're starting off with a bit of disappointment where I feel that the vinyl's too light, something's gone wrong, and by the end of the video, order has been restored and there's something nice out there which restores my faith in these manufacturers. So thank you very much for hanging out with me. I didn't mean it to go past 20 minutes, certainly didn't, but I got into a spiral of moaning, so I do apologize for that. Yes, if you found this even remotely entertaining, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, and perhaps commenting down below. Your comments are always welcome. So until the next episode, please look after yourselves. Enjoy the festive season, and I will see you very shortly for the next episode. So until then, look after yourselves. Take care. Bye bye.